Donald J. Trump returned to the White House as the 47th President of the United States, ushered in what he boldly declared the golden age of America in his inaugural address. With sweeping executive actions on border security, energy independence, and free speech, his speech signaled a radical shift in policy. However, the immediate domestic triumph was met with escalating global consequences, from economic retaliation from China and America's closest allies to worsening humanitarian crises in poor countries. Trump's actions reaffirm his America First vision. However, these actions have drawn sharp opposition from democratic lawmakers and civil rights groups. The president's reinstatement of the Remain in Mexico policy and his designation of cartels as terrorist organizations have reignited legal battles, with immigrant advocacy groups vowing to challenge the orders in court. The reversal of the Green New Deal and the revival of domestic drilling have sparked protests from environmental activists who argue that the rollback will have severe ecological consequences. The administration's move to redefine gender recognition based on biological sex has triggered fierce debates, with LGBTQ+ advocacy groups calling it a rollback of civil rights. Additionally, political aesthetics have begun reflecting this shift. A resurgence of power dressing and conservative symbolism signals a stark contrast to the progressive trends of previous administrations. Trump's high tariffs on imports from China, Mexico, and Canada have prompted swift diplomatic efforts. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has negotiated a temporary postponement of tariffs in exchange for cooperation on fentanyl trafficking and border security. However, this may embolden Trump to demand further concessions, straining relations with America's closest allies. Even as Trump vowed to make America first a reality, Beijing delivered a swift counterpunch in the ongoing US-China trade war. China imposed import restrictions on 5 critical rare metals: tungsten, tellurium, bismuth, indium, and molybdenum, all essential for industries ranging from defense to semiconductors. While the immediate impact on US manufacturers may be mitigated by stockpiles, experts warn that the long-term effect could be severe. China's move demonstrates its strategic leverage over global supply chains, a warning shot that if Washington maintains its aggressive tariffs and economic pressure, Beijing could escalate further. This development underscores the intensifying battle for technological and economic supremacy between the world's two largest economies, leaving industries scrambling for alternative sources. Beyond economic retaliation, Trump's decision to freeze foreign aid is already crippling global health programs, particularly those combating HIV and polio in low-income nations. The move, justified as part of his administration's effort to prioritize American interests, has led to HIV treatment disruptions. The suspension of US-funded clinics under PEPFAR has cut off access to antiretroviral therapy (ART) for millions in countries like Zambia, Nigeria, Haiti, and Mozambique, raising the risks of resistance and increased transmission rates. Polio vaccination campaign shutdowns. The halt in funding has caused immunization efforts to collapse in parts of Africa, threatening to reverse decades of progress in polio eradication. Health officials warn that without intervention, outbreaks could surge in vulnerable regions. The consequences extend beyond healthcare. In Afghanistan, where a woman dies in every 2 hours from pregnancy-related complications, maternal health clinics reliant on US funding are closing. Additionally, humanitarian organizations report that education programs in crisis regions are suspended, affecting literacy and vocational training efforts. Adding to this crisis, the restructuring of USAID under Elon Musk's newly formed Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE) has disrupted aid distribution. Internal chaos, mass staff departures, and disabled communication systems have crippled the agency's ability to coordinate relief efforts, worsening the situation for already struggling nations. Trump's fierce speech, in which he declared America's decline is over, has ignited a fierce debate over whether his aggressive policies will restore national strength or further alienate allies and worsen global instability. His critics argue that while he proclaims a new golden age, his policies risk triggering economic turmoil and humanitarian disasters abroad. As the world watches this unfolding drama, the question remains, will Trump's vision of America's resurgence come at too high a cost for the rest of the world? Ephraim Abu, reporting for Pop TV.
People of the Fountain.